We've constantly been saying that pollution is not a Delhi problem. Pollution is not a winter problem. And now the data has come out to reflect it as well. Today we showcase 5 of India's cities where the pollution is as bad as Delhi. Let's first go across to our colleagues joining us from all these cities. First up is Chandigarh. Aman Bharadwaj joins us from there. Then there is Anmol Bali from the national capital, where the reality, behind him looks like sparkling water, but that's just, I believe, the NDMA area, which is why it's looking so clean. Then there is my colleague Vidya from Mumbai, where the numbers actually beat some of the numbers in Delhi just yesterday. So we want to understand what's the average looking like there. Some action has also been taken in Mumbai against construction sites. There is also Ahmedabad. Bridesh Joshi, my colleague, joins us from there to tell us more about what's happening in Ahmedabad. And then in Lucknow, UP, one of the worst hit there, Samarth Srivastava joins us from there. We always give Delhi the first word, but today I want to save it for Mumbai, because it's beaten Mumbai, it's beaten Delhi, in fact, in some of the AQI numbers. So Vidya, over to you. Not the Delhi-Bombay fight that Mumbai wants to be winning, I'm sure. How has the AQI come to such an alarming level that the government had to intervene? Largely due to construction, we understand?
Yes, certainly what we are being told is that because of heavy construction, especially remember there are a lot of mega projects like the coastal road that is right now being constructed. Apart from that, there are various metro lines that are still under construction. The metro railway lines will continue construction for the next couple of years as well, is what the administration has been saying. So the Mumbaikars will certainly, since the last couple of years, since the metro constructions had started, we have been going through this phase in winter wherein Mumbaikars witness a lot of, congestion, air congestion, especially, with regards to the AQI, which has risen, especially in areas where there is heavy construction happening. But that is not the only reason. Apart from construction sites, there are the other reasons that are being cited by experts are, of course, like say, the volcanic eruption is one, which is a generic thing which across Maharashtra and North India that people are witnessing.
That's
but apart from that also,
remember
there's a huge dumping ground in the suburban area of Mumbai. In the suburban area of Mumbai, and there are apparently satellite images have been caught wherein the entire ground certainly catches fire and a lot of heat and burn up happens. That pollution really spreads to pockets of areas is what through a bit of air and wind flow that is causing a lot of especially like say Mazgaon. Then there is areas like the Chakala where we are located right now, the Andheri area. Apart from that, there is Navy Nagar, the the southmost, the tip of South Mumbai. That's where a whole lot of AQI issues have arisen. But according to experts, this is because of the airflow that is there, especially because the temperature in the city had gone down, dipped a little. Then there's hardly any wind coming from the coastal area to clear off this entire air AQI worsening that we have seen, and that's probably one of the few reasons that have been cited. And we are all really hoping for a better wind to blow out from the the seaside, so that the entire vehicular and construction as well as various other contributing factors contributing for this increase in AQI. Remember, there are certain pockets which have seen 300 AQI, but that's the maximum. It's not like the average Mumbai. Yesterday's we had seen from yesterday's bulletin of the CPCB, it had said the average Mumbai data was about 174. So it's not like a huge number which has risen above 200 to making it a very poor quality of air in
Vidya, let's not fall for what the government is citing as reasons. They want to leave everything to God. They are hoping the wind will come and clear out the pollution. They are hoping that, temperatures will not dip and the pollution will go up. We've got to question them a little more on this, right? We've got to understand in detail that this is a man-made problem. This is an urban India problem. This is a northern belt problem. Why? because we don't deal with our pollution the right way. We're not getting down to the causes, which is high amount of vehicles on the road, construction which is unregulated, industries that are, operating illegally in several cases, not following the norms. So this is, a classic example of what government loves to do. Blame it on the gods and hope that the winds will, take it away, which is what we've got to stop doing, really. And this is the reason why from Delhi, this matter has gone all across North India now. And talking about North India, let me go a little bit towards, Ahmedabad now. Brijesh Doshi is here. Brijesh is standing at this spectacular location where all I can see is haze behind him. Brijesh, if I don't tell people you're not in Delhi, people might think you're in Delhi. That's how bad it's looking. And the average AQI there as well has been over 200, going from 200 to 300. Tell us, has the government woken up, or they are also like Mumbai, leaving it to gods, that air will come and clear it out?
Definitely. See, right now I'm at one of the cleanest city of India, Gandhinagar, which AQI is not showing the mark of 200, but still we can see the visual how hazel the air is here. So though government is not planning for any kind of steps to avoid such kind of air pollution, there is no sign from the government itself as well as the people are not aware about this kind of air pollution. They are not taking it seriously. So these on both part on the people as well and the part on the government side as well. No one is serious about the air pollution, which is affecting their life, which is affecting their health as well. But no one is serious about it because all are busy in their life to earn money and to complete their livelihood. So this is the reason. There are multiple reasons, as Vidya is saying. Gujarat is one of the most highly urbanized state. So the construction work is one of the reason. The air pollution is due to the vehicle, the large number of vehicles, where the large number of amount is old vehicles,
Absolutely.
more than 10 or 15 years old vehicles which are running on the roads. So these are the reasons which are forcing this air pollution, and no one is serious about it at this moment.
And we really hope it's touching 200 as we speak, actually. I'm looking at the numbers popping on our screen right now. So the government hasn't woken up to it. People haven't made it active conversation. But that's the attempt of this program, to tell you it's not just Delhi. It's all of the northern belt. But let me go to Samarth Srivastav now, joining us from Lucknow. Samarth, one of the most staggering numbers that have come from UP has been the number of farm fires. While we look at satellite imaging, and you can question it as much as you like, that farmers have become smarter, they're dodging the satellite and all of that. It has gone down in Punjab, it has gone down in Haryana, but in UP it has actually gone up. Are the authorities taking cognizance of this at all?
Well, exactly. That's a massive situation for Uttar Pradesh, because this farm burning is clearly a big signal, because when we speak to the authorities, they clearly say that it's all happening due to the biomass burning. They also believe that vehicular emission has increased, and as the winds have slowed down, and that could also be the reason because of the higher AQI. If you talk about the state capital Lucknow, it has the AQI level has gone up with around 254 at the highest around the Lal Bagh area in the month of November. But if you talk about the current situation, it is somewhere around 210 and 215, which comes in the radar of poor, because if you talk about the Central Board of Pollution numbers, AQI from 200 around to 300 is called poor, and that's why the situation is worsening in Lucknow. And it's not just about Lucknow. If you talk about the western UP areas, especially the districts like Hapur, which are quite near to Delhi, so their reasons, the reasons of concern have become much more as compared to Lucknow. The AQI have crossed the 300 mark in those particular areas. Though when we speak to the doctors are saying that those who are suffering from lung-related diseases must avoid coming out in the early morning walks or the late evening walks, because that can make you a fit person. But with this air around, that could make your things very difficult if you are a throat patient or if you are any disease related to your lungs. So that's a big concern. And if you see what you talked about, the authorities and the government, on the ground, we are not seeing much efforts from in Lucknow at least. Maybe it could be happening near the Delhi-Noida thing. Noida also comes in UP. But in Lucknow, no such effort has been taken by the administration so far to curb this particular rising AQI number. Back to you.
All right, thanks for that so much. Let me also cut across to Aman Bharadwaj, my colleague joining us from Chandigarh. Aman, Chandigarh is known to be the most well-planned city, the most clean city. People, when they want to get away from Delhi's bad AQI, there was a time we would run away to Chandigarh. But that's not the case anymore. Chandigarh numbers are looking as bad. Have the authorities woken up to it? Could you give us an idea of what's happening there? Is it largely because of the industries in the periphery?
See, there is no serious initiative that has been taken by the government yet, whether it's Chandigarh or state of Punjab or Himachal, because here in Chandigarh, first you see the visuals, through the visuals, the visibility, though it's better than Delhi or other cities, but it's been affected because there are 10 lakhs trees in Chandigarh which keeps the city clean and green, and it touches the Himachal industrial area, Baddi, BBN, one side, and other side of it touches the Punjab, which is a green fields and clean and green environment there, but the air is being impacted because there are cases of stubble burning, though it has been reduced to 50%, now it has been to 5,085, but in previous time it was, last year it was 10,000, so that is also the impact. Constructional pollution is also the factor, because here Chandigarh surrounding area, whether it's Mohali or New Chandigarh, it's been developing day by day. Zirakpur is been developing, and there are 5,000 plants in adjoining Baddi Himachal area, so that is a contribution for the pollution, not only the air pollution but also the water pollution and soil pollution, and also you see the airflow from the Pakistan, because there are more than 5,000 cases of farm fire, so that is also major one of the contribution to the air pollution, and reasons to the poor visibility. And AQI here in Chandigarh is 176, which somehow has been keep on fluctuating depending on the airflow, wind flow. So people should take an initiative voluntary. That is a concern, and also whether it's a vehicular pollution or pollution through the construction, and also the management of the pollution from household. That is what administration is concerned, that it should be voluntary, because every department is interlinked, whether it's environment or pollution or MC or local government, then the center or the state government. The departments are interlinked, and they keep on blaming on each and every time on each and
household issues. This is a public health problem. This is a public issue. How can, private solutions be found to a very public issue? It's baffling to hear you say that, and quite heartbreaking, quite frankly, to see Chandigarh in this manner as well. But let me come to Delhi then. Anmol, you look at our colleagues all across. In Chandigarh, it's the issue of farm fires, perhaps in the near-around areas in construction. In Mumbai, it's construction, vehicular pollution. In Ahmedabad, it's similar, vehicular pollution that has gone in industries as well. Lucknow, similar issue. All of them put together and you arrive at Delhi. But here, none of these problems are new, right? We've been discussing, you and I, we've been discussing this for a while now. The big question at the moment is, the government has finally enforced 50% work from home, saying do not step out, ease out the air, cut down on vehicular pollution. Have you been able to get a sense of it's actually having an impact? Are people actually staying back home? Because the state of traffic on the roads and the amount of tweets we've been getting tell us a very different story.
Sonal, as you know, Delhi is currently fighting its worst battle with the pollution, and where AQI has surpassed the very poor and severe category, and we have been reporting this for last 1 month, because from 1st November to till day, the AQI in the national capital was recorded into the very poor category. Currently, I am here at the power center of Delhi at the India Gate, and it's evening, but still you can see a thick layer of smoke, a thick layer of pollution is visible here. I'll ask my camera person, Kirpal Singh, to zoom towards the backside from where I'm standing, where you can clearly see that how a thick layer of smoke has engulfed the national capital. Earlier we used to see this only early in the morning in the wee hours, but yeah, still in afternoon also, in evening also, we can clearly see the smoke. But the various reasons behind the AQI, deteriorating AQI and the pollution in the national capital is vehicular emission from the industries, dust particles coming out from the construction work, and GRAP 1, 2, 3 was also implemented by the government. Later the GRAP 4 measures were shifted to the Grab 3, and now Delhi government has asked 50% of the workforce to shift to the work from home. But yeah, I'll show you another visual of the road. I'll ask my camera person Kirpal Singh to pan towards the road, where I'll show you the current condition of traffic, because Delhi has the highest number of registered vehicles in the NCR region with around 1.5 crore registered vehicles. Delhi, which only has the landmass of 2.7% of the NCR area, which clearly shows that vehicular emission is the one of the reason behind deteriorating AQI in Delhi. And I'll also, Sonal, share an interesting fact with you about the EV adoption in Delhi, because we have seen in 2020 EV policy was made, and now also the government are consulting for the EV policy 2.0. But yeah, if you'll see the numbers that in the month of October, only 4,419 two-wheeler EVs were purchased. On the other hand, the petrol two-wheeler vehicles which were purchased were 78,114, which clearly shows the low adoption of EV. And even people are coming out in large number in their vehicles, which clearly emit thousands of tons of carbon dioxide into the environment, which clearly deteriorates the air quality in the national capital, where we see that we have also seen that in the month of November on 11, 12 and 13, the AQI was above 400 into the very severe category. And also in the morning also we have seen that various AQI stations have also reported the AQI above 400. But yeah, politics is also escalating on it, where Aam Aadmi Party is now targeting the Bharatiya Janata Party and also accusing BJP of tampering the AQI monitoring data in the national capital.
Yeah, well, that's a story that we've done a reality check on, and we've seen very clear evidence of that happening as well. But that's the sad, sad picture to everybody watching right now, what's happening in northern India. It could be Chandigarh or Mumbai. It could be Lucknow or Ahmedabad. And Delhi, of course. All of these cities now in the poor category of air. All of us dying slowly, becoming dumber, damaging our body day by day. You know, and the reason why it doesn't wake up people is because the impact is slow. It's not happening like COVID suddenly to you. But this is going to impact generations. All studies, all scientific data will tell you that. Any doctor who's operating on people in the northern belt will tell you how lungs are getting black, how more lung cancers are found in non-smokers as well. All this data makes you believe one thing, that air pollution is a silent killer. The sooner you and I wake up to the matter, and the sooner the government wakes up to the matter, the better and the more lives we'll manage to save.